what's going on, guys? HaVoC here now. Back. That's what I meant to say. Back. Anyways, we're back with another Clash Royale Mythbusters episode 7. As always, if you guys want to submit your own, don't forget to join my Discord and look for this channel right here, Clash Royale Myths with the green check mark. Once you're there, type away. Of course, though, there's 2 hidden gift cards in the video somewhere. Whoever finds it first gets to keep it. You know the mojo. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Let's do this.
Myth. The smiling face next to friendly battle in the clan literally blinks. Myth confirmed. What? Why'd nobody tell me the little dude at the bottom is alive and always staring at me? He even blinks. Alright, this is more of an Easter egg rather than a myth, but wow, I've been playing for years and never noticed. I'm not even sure when this was added, but please do not tell me this was there for years and I did not notice. It can't be. Myth. A log can activate a king tower. I don't think so. Well, would you look at that? They submitted gameplay. Let's take a look at it. Myth confirmed. Hey Drew, that ain't supposed to happen. Or isn't? Was that intentional? Huh? This is crazy. The log can literally activate the king tower, something we thought was impossible. When trying it though, I've noticed that it's not as simple as throwing a log when there's a bomb tower in front of the king tower. No, that doesn't work. The trick to get this to work is making sure the log will destroy the bomb tower upon its hit. So making sure the bomb tower has really low health is important here. Once it hits the bomb tower and destroys it, it somehow damages the king tower and activates it. How? I have no idea. Myth. If you press use on a card during the deck building process, put it on the side and click events on the bottom bar. The screen turns black. Myth confirmed. It took me a few tries, but weirdly, a myth submitted in December still remains true. Whoa. See, I told you I'll read all the myths. Eventually. Anyways, like I said, it took me a few tries, but it actually works. The menu screen turns black and the only things that remain is the player info bar. I'm not really sure why this happens, but if you want to test it out for yourself, just make sure you do it exactly as in the video. Any other place on the screen doesn't really make the glitch happen. At least that's what I noticed. Myth. If you win in a ladder or a 2v2 match and get a chest, press OK and you'll return to the menu to see the chest animation falling into the slot. But before the chest falls into the slot, press the battle button and immediately cancel. The chest you should have got would disappear. To get the chest back, simply go into training camp and exit. Your chest would have reappeared in your slot. If you don't understand, watch this video. And that's exactly what we did. So let's watch it together. Myth confirmed. I can't say I'm not surprised. This is rather interesting. Why does the chest disappear when doing this? At first I thought maybe it's invisible, so I tapped on the slots like an idiot and of course nothing really worked. I even swiped some pages and still nothing. I guess the only way to bring it back is to enter training camp like the myth states. It is truly interesting and I'm not sure why it happens, but it happens. Myth. When 2 bandits dash at each other, none of them take damage. confirmed. This one is pretty well known, and I'm sure a lot of people knew this already, but yes, when two bandits dash at each other, none of them take damage. Also, I found that it's extremely hard to place two things at the same time. I mean, even with two devices, one of the bandits is like a millisecond off. That's enough for the game to say, hey, this one was first. So yeah, this ends up being that one of them dies first, and after like trying 25 times, I can't get both of them to die at the same time. Myth. If you freeze the executioner exactly when he throws his axe, he will still have his axe in his hand. Myth confirmed. This is a pretty common myth, and it also works with other spells too, like the zap or really anything that changes the executioner's position. It leaves you wondering if he indeed have only one axe. I mean, after seeing this, I don't know. There's only one answer. Aliens. Myth. When a miner digs down an elite barbarian, the barbarian will move. Myth confirmed. This one is a pretty old myth, Easter egg, whatever you want to call it. But I thought it was cool to include in the series because hey, we've been making videos since 2012 and I've never done a Mythbusters series. So now is the time to explore all the things that I didn't before. Whether it's old or new, it's still dank. Anyways, yeah, the elite barbarians do in fact move. It's more of a slight push, but pretty cool. Myth. If two fishermen hook each other at the same time, they pull each other. Myth busted. Unfortunately, after trying over and over, I've concluded that two fishermen can pull each other, but the game simply doesn't allow it. I slowed down the footage and looked at it closely, and they drop in at the same time, the clocks sync up perfectly, even the hooks sync up exactly at the same time. You can literally see both hooks ready to pull the other fisherman at the same exact time, but 100% of the time, one of them gets pulled first. This happens because the game is programmed to let the fisherman who was dropped first to pull, but if they were both dropped at the same time, the game is forced to only pick one of them. This could also be that the game is just not showing us the true difference between when these two were dropped. Even if you were to drop them at the same time, they could be like an incredibly small 0.00000 seconds apart. You can't see that. So yeah, the game is forced to pick only one of them, and that's why this doesn't work. If it does, then please send me footage. I can't imagine that. So guys, that should be it for this episode of Clash Royale Mythbusters. I kind of forgot what episode we're on. 7? I just mentioned it, I don't know. Like I said in the beginning of the video, feel free to submit your own myths for Clash Royale or Brawl Stars in my Discord server. Simply click the link below to join. Once you're there, scroll a little bit down and you should see these two channels right here. It's pretty simple, just type and I look at them. So yeah. Also, let me know how everyone's holding up on this current situation. It's some pretty tough times. But hey, at least we got games like Clash Royale and Brawl Stars, eh? I for sure have been having a blast with a lot of Call of Duty and Brawl Stars. A little bit of Clash Royale here and there. You guys know me, most of my videos are editing rather than actually playing. I've said that before, but it's good to get a little bit of playing in there sometimes. With that being said, let me know down below what you guys are playing, whether it's mobile, PC, console. Just drop it down below and start a conversation. So yeah, anyways, that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. HaVoC gaming out. Peace.